welcome to the show today. And today on the show, it's February 24th, 2024. It's a Saturday, and it's my youngest grandson's birthday, and he turns 13. So I have another teenager grandchild, and I just love being grandma. But today on the show, we're going to talk about, use proper English now. We are going to talk about President Trump and Clorox. Now, there was a big hub stink about that when the presidential news conference was going on right after 2019, when COVID happened in China. They're saying it started in China, and there was all kinds of rumors about that. We're not going to get into that. But when the presidential conference started, President Trump was there, and he'd introduced different people, doctors and people that were in charge, the two doctors that were in charge of trying to um, do what they had to do to control COVID or help people in the hospital, like put them on a respirator or give them oxygen, all those things. And they were talking about medicines, all kinds of medicines. This medicine could help. This medicine could help. Another doctor came up and said what they were doing with it. Then another physician came up, or clinician, or whatever you want to call them, that were helping with this COVID-19 in 2020, and it's now 2024, and there's been a lot of stuff going on with it. I did have 2 Pfizer vaccinations because I wanted to go on a cruise. Which, okay, that's another whole story and talk about that. But my stomach was more horrible after that, though. But we're not going to blame anybody or anything for that, okay? Can I talk like President Trump does? Yeah, that so-and-so is a so-and-so is a so-and-so is a so-and-so, and they're lying. It's the swamp, and the media is, I forget the word he'd always say. They're liars. That's what he'd say sometimes. And sometimes he'd say that it's personal thing. They're, I don't know the words now. But anyway, he'd say the media is fake. Fake news. It's all fake news from the certain media. We're not going to talk about them right now, though. But here he was at the presidential news conference, and let's talk like someone else. And the air is the air, so the air is the air, and then you're going to go to space, and the space is the space is the space. And that's the vice president. We're not even going to say about Biden what he says. His hairy legs that the kids in the pool would. That's the truth. And now some guy with a chain or something, whatever. That's Biden. But anyway, President Trump at the presidential news conference, all these medical people were up talking about medicine. I watched it. I saw it with my own 2 little eyeballs. Like Trump would say, I saw it with my own 2 eyeballs. And he introduces this next guy that's supposed to talk, and the guy gets up. And I was like, what? He changed the whole subject. I caught on to it, and I thought, oh no. Because Trump was a mess. President Trump was upset, really, really upset about all this going on, trying to help the people. And call me what you like, but this is the truth. So this guy gets up and he talks about, we can do this spray, we can do that spray, we can put this on these counters, and we can use what do I use on the cruise now? It's disinfectants. And then the president, all confused, he's only human. He is the leader of the free world. But right now we have someone that's, in my own opinion, he has dementia, and he's the leader of the free world. So nobody told me this, that he has anything. President Biden. But you see it up there when he's repeating things and saying things, and the teleprompter is where he's reading and he's stumbling, and there's something definitely going on there. But I might get this whatever blocked because I'm saying stuff that they think you you shouldn't talk about, but I'm allowed to talk. So President Trump, then after this guy that talks about disinfectants, and yes, Clorox is a disinfectant. I don't think he mentioned Clorox, but he mentioned many different kinds of disinfectants. So then President Trump, all confused, which it's allowed because there was so much, a plethora of things from all the doctors and scientists going on with this new plague. I'll call it a plague because it was. And they didn't know what the hell they were doing. That's what Trump says sometimes. And that's true because they were all learning together. So Trump gets up and says, oh, there's this new maybe disinfectant that we can use on people. So yeah, then they talked about Trump being an idiot and that he said that people should drink Clorox. He did not say that. He was totally just listening to that guy talking about disinfectants, and he didn't understand what the guy was talking about when all the others, 4 or 5 others, were talking about medication, taking this, taking that, medication, medication, medication. So yeah, Trump and Clorox. And then when he was talking about the guy who was handicapped, he just was saying that people are idiots. And then just because he was doing those motions does not mean he was telling that guy. And when he talked about Mexicans, he said the ones they're letting across the border at the time, back in 2012 or 16, 16, 17, 18, 19, in 2016 or whenever he talked about those people when he first was running for president. 2012, it was still Barack Obama. Barack Obama, who is a Saul Alinsky, Saul, S-A-U-L, Alinsky, L-A, capital A, Saul, capital S-A-U-L, Alinsky, capital A-L-I-N-S-K-Y. Look up his videos if they're still on the internet, because you know how that goes. They want to change the history of everything. But he said in his book, Barack Obama himself said that he follows Saul Alinsky and all those people that follow him. So he's a Saul Alinsky follower. Look it up. You know, this won't get very far, though, this video, unless God intervenes with it. But when Trump was talking about the Mexicans being rapists and murderers and good for nothings, it was the convicts they were letting across. And the news media, the fake news, I'll say it. Go ahead and unsubscribe. I don't care. The fake news turned that into that he said all people from Mexico were those 3 or 4 things. It's just absurd and crazy how they're brainwashing us and getting us to butt heads against each other while they're trying to make this one world order. Like they're going to take care of everybody. They can't even cover what they're giving to Ukraine right now. We need to do something about that. Yeah, God, vengeance is the Lord's and he shall repay. But we got to stop the cheating, lying, stealing, covering things up and not telling the truth, and the news media being fake. Because why do they want a certain politics in charge? I don't understand that. And then these movie stars that are so famous and they dance and they show their everything, just about the nipples too, dancing around, and they're like the hottest thing. I love the newest song that's out, this country western. Don't get me wrong, I'll dance all day to it. But why is it like that? Dare I say, they sold their souls to the devil about the girl that's 34 and so quick about things, and then the one who shows all of her stuff. I don't understand. Anyway, I'm talking like Trump now, aren't I? They don't know what the hell they're doing. No, some of them do know what they're doing. They're trying to take over and be invincible and power-hungry power mongers who are in charge of the wealth, and then they project. They say, I didn't do anything. You are the one who's bad. You're the one who's indicted. It's not me. Don't look at me. It's you. It's you. You're the one who is. You're the one. You know, and yeah, we do it too. We talk about them and say Biden is an imbecile. We're just saying this. Now, we're not saying it's true, but no one has come out and says it's true because they keep covering up stuff. Does he have dementia? Question mark. We don't know. But I do know I watched that presidential news conference, and that President Trump was totally confused about the using disinfectants. So I hope you're having a wonderful day. You just keep dancing, singing, making music, having a good time, doing fun things as much as possible.